Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Village of Hills Park Council meeting for Monday, May 12th. Would manager please call the roll?
Commissioner Reed, Commissioner Polk,
Present.
Commissioner Wade, Commissioner Patan,
Present.
Mayor Milovich Walters.
Present. Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next item on the agenda is the approval of the regular council meeting minutes from April 28, 2025. If there are no changes or corrections, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Hearing a motion and second, Manager Bain, please call the roll.
Commissioner Patan,
Yes.
Commissioner Polk,
Yep.
Mayor Milovich Walters.
Yes. Recognition, proclamations, and appointments and presentations. The state of the Village of Dress. So please excuse me while I go to the podium. Good evening. There we go. Good evening, neighbors, residents, and friends. It is my honor to welcome you to the 2025 State of the Village Address. The Village Council and I are proud to serve the residents of Hales Park and to share with you the progress we've made and the plans we have for the year ahead. In Hales Park, we believe communication isn't a one-way street. It's a dialogue built on trust and listening just as much as leading. And tonight's presentation is as much about sharing as it is about continuing the conversation. This past year has been one of continued growth, responsible planning, and community spirit. We began by honoring tradition and excellence. For the 25th year in a row, we earned the Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting. The village auditors issued an unmodified opinion on our annual financial report, which is the cleanest form of opinion any governmental entity can receive. We also celebrated 32 years as Tree City USA Community, a reflection of our ongoing commitment to sustainability and natural beauty. And we had a flawless safety record with the Intergovernmental Risk Management Agency. So we wonder, how are your tax dollars spent? For every dollar you pay in property taxes, only about 7 cents go to the Village of Hales Park. The remaining 93 cents are distributed among schools, Cook County, and other taxing bodies. The village uses its share to fund core services, which I'll talk about more throughout this presentation. The administration department. They make sure everything works so residents can simply live. They coordinate all departmental operations and public inquiries. This department operates with 3 full-time and 3 part-time employees, and in addition to their daily functions, last year our administrative staff processed 85 Freedom of Information requests, prepared documentation for 37 public meetings, and completed a full redesign of the village website. A lot. Now on to the finance department. Financially, our village is in a strong position. Our finance department is small but highly effective team made up of 1 full-time and 1 part-time person who manage the village's financial operations with precision and care. Our total village-wide spending plan for fiscal year 2026 is $13.2 million with operating costs of $9.2 million. Our finance director, Allison Brothen, is also the village treasurer who oversees the village's budget, taxes, and other financial matters. The finance department maintains a balanced annual budget and consistently earns top transparency awards. Our reserves are healthy. Our bond rating remains high at a AA2, and we are operating well within our means. Last year, we implemented a new enterprise resource planning system that centralized our data and streamlined operations across departments. We've embraced smarter technology, improved our systems, and we even eliminated the vehicle sticker program to simplify life for our residents. Public Works. Public Works is made up of 11 full-time employees, 1 part-time employee, and 2 seasonal part-timers. and it is divided into two divisions, utilities and streets. Utilities oversees 52 miles of water pipe, 37 miles of sewer pipe, and 14 lift stations. And streets takes care of 56 miles of infrastructure, including streets, sidewalks, and parking lots, in addition to landscaping, chipping, traffic signage, maintaining the fleet, and plowing our streets. Our Public Works Department had a standout year, completing our 3-year paving program by resurfacing over 6 miles of road. Over the 3-year program, 13 miles, or 45% of the village roads were paved. And since 2019, over 20 miles of village roads have been repaved, and that's over 72% of Palos Park's 28 miles of roads. The West Water Main transmission has been completed, extending the village water main west of Bell Road to the Cog Hill boundary. The Old Creek and 120th Street sanitary lift stations have been completed and upgraded too. What is a sanitary lift station, you may ask? It's that system that ensures that wastewater is properly transported to the treatment facility and is crucial in places like Palos Park where the terrain is uneven. We continue to make significant investment to enhance the quality, capacity, and durability of our public water supply and sewer systems. The village joined Oak Lawn Regional Water System, referred to as the RWS, shortly after its formation way back in 1973. In 2010, RWS launched a major modernization initiative, beginning with a comprehensive master plan and system model. By 2012, the infrastructure upgrades were underway, including new pump stations and backup power systems to ensure long-term reliability. By 2014, RWS began designing and constructing a 16-mile, 60-inch diameter, that's 5 feet in diameter, looped water main to supplement the existing 48-inch main. Once completed, these improvements will double the system's capacity, reduce energy usage for pumping water by 15%, and increase the reliability of water to our village. Community development. This department of 3 full-time and 1 part-time employees handles the building permits, code enforcement, business licensing, and planning and zoning. We saw a nearly 90% increase in building permits from 2023, and with 496 permits issued in 2024, a sign that people continue to invest in our village. 3 new businesses have opened, 2 new homes were built last year, and we are updating our international building code to ensure a vibrant and forward-looking community. Along with updating our building codes, work continues on the Development Code Update Project. The village consultants, Camaros, provided a draft of the code update, which was reviewed by the Plan Commission and ZBA at public meetings in March and April of 2025. In the coming months, further review, revisions, and prior to adoption, a full public hearing will be held before the Plan Commission, which will make recommendations to the Village Council regarding this new code. And the center over on Southwest Highway is finalizing a new 3-unit residential building for its organizational staff, and the Woos parking lot is nearly completed with just landscaping needing to be done. The police department. Palos Park's finest operate with a staff of 11 full-time officers, 19 part-time officers, 3 community service officers, and 1 full-time and 1 part-time civilian. Last year, our police answered more than 50,000 calls for service, participated in over 2,000 traffic stops, and issued over 1,300 adjudication citations. Public safety remains a top priority, which is why we took part in the statewide safety efforts like Arrive Alive on Route 45 to improve traffic safety. Our partnership with the South Suburban Major Crimes Task Force ensures that our officers are supported in complex investigations and serious incidents. And community outreach is a key part of our policing by promoting transparency and trust. We build strong connections with our residents. Our officers actively engage with our residents through various outreach programs led by Chief Miller, who is always there and available for our residents. The Recreation and Parks Department. They have brought our communities together with over 20 special events last year. The recreation team is made up of 2 full-time and 2 part-time administrative staff and 6 part-time building attendants. So, small department, but they put a lot of events together for everyone. Last summer, we resurfaced the tennis court and added 2 pickleball courts, which are always packed. Phase 2 of the Village Green irrigation system installation was completed, and plans are underway for a new outdoor fitness area. 2 major grants have already been secured to support that project, and stay tuned for more details on that. By enhancing our programs, improving our green spaces, and expanding youth programming, we are increasing our rental revenue from Centennial Park and the Recreation Center by 60%. And Kids Zone Summer Camp registration increased by 30%. So I think they're doing a fantastic job. As your mayor, I remain committed to transparency, service, and creating a welcoming environment for all who call Palos Park home. I've made it a priority to connect more personally with our residents by hosting monthly Connect with Your Council sessions to deepen our presence on social media as well. And our newcomers welcoming ad hoc committee welcomed over 30 new families to the village last year. We partnered with Move With the Mayor to promote healthy lifestyles because a strong community begins with strong individuals. We also embrace the beauty of our environment, officially naming the purple coneflower as the village flower and launching a new beautification award to celebrate the pride residents take in their properties. We are in the process of adopting the official village tree, and you'll have the opportunity to vote in your water bill that will be coming to you soon. So you can fill that out, check a box, send it in, drop it off, or you can vote on the Facebook page. And for the first time, we brought you this State of the Village presentation directly to you, making local government more transparent and accessible than ever. Thank you to our village council, staff, volunteers, and most of all our residents for making Palos Park a community we can all be proud of. Here's to a bright and hopeful 2025. Thank you. Hopefully that lets everyone know what we've been up to and let you have a little insight into what to expect in the year ahead. So moving on to, there are no hearings, we'll move on to the consent agenda. All items on the consent agenda are routine or have been brought forward at the direction of the Board of Commissioners and will be enacted with one motion. If discussion is desired, that item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. A, to approve and renew the intergovernmental agreement between Cook County and on behalf of the Cook County Sheriff's Office and the Village of Palos Park regarding our 911 system. Item B, to approve Resolution 2025-R-04 titled Resolution for Maintenance under the Illinois Highway Code, stating the Village of Palos Park has appropriated $120,750 of motor fuel tax funds for the purpose of maintaining village streets from May 1st, 2025 to April 30, 2026. Item C, to approve Resolution 2025-R-05 titled Resolution for Improvement under the Illinois Highway Code, stating the Village of Palos Park has appropriated $400,000 of motor fuel tax to rebuild Illinois bond funds for the purpose of paving village streets from May 1, 2025 to April 30, 2026. Item D, to approve the Village Ordinance 2025-11, an ordinance amending Part 14 and Part 16 of the Palos Park Village Code in regard to adopting Building Code, Energy Code, Residential Code, Electrical Code, Mechanical Code, and Fire Code. Item E, to approve payment of invoices on warrant list dated May 12, 2025 in the amount of $159,766.97. Item F, to approve the supplemental warrant list dated May 12, 2025 for manual checks, payroll, and recurring wire transfers in the amount of $976,290.66. I'd entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Hearing a motion and second, Manager Bang, would you please call the roll?
Certainly. Commissioner Patan,
Yes.
Commissioner Polk. Mayor Milovich Walters.
Yes. All right, there are no items of old business or board commission and committee recommendations, so I'll move on to information and updates. Public Works and Streets and Recreation Report. Commissioner Patan, you got a lot tonight.
So did you, Mayor. Thank you very much. This evening, there are 5 things on our agenda under Public Works, Streets, and Recreation. Agenda number 1 is to approve the proposal from Comfort Zone to provide the 2025 into 2026 maintenance on the village HVAC systems. A little background, Public Works is requesting that the village council to approve an agreement with Comfort Zone Heating and Cooling to provide yearly maintenance for the village-owned buildings, which will include the Captor Center, the Recreation Building, the water pump station, the Public Works Garage, the Metro Station, and the rental house, sluice house. Performing these regular maintenances regularly on a scheduled basis can help identify potential breakdown before it turns into a costly service call and repair bill. Over the last 2 years, the village has used Comfort Zone with superior results. They have provided faster response times and more value on repair and replacement costs with better results. The proposal for the 2025 and 2026 budget year is the same cost as the 2023 and 2024 budget, which is $7,758. This money is included in the 2025 and 2026 budget. And staff does recommend approving the proposal from Comfort Zone Heating and Cooling. If there are no questions or concerns, I'd like a I move to approve the proposal for Comfort Zone in the amount of $7,758 to provide the yearly maintenance on the village-owned HVAC systems. Thank you.
Second.
Hearing a motion and second, Manager Bang, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Patan,
Yes.
Commissioner Polk. Mayor Milovich Walters.
Yes.
Agenda amendment number 2 has to do with approval purchase of the police department vehicles. Due to the fact that Commissioner Reed and Commissioner Wade are not present this evening, I would like a motion to continue this matter until the June 9th Village Council meeting.
So moved.
Oh,
You didn't, she didn't move it.
you didn't move it?
I did, I
Now
thought
you
you said.
second it.
I would like a motion.
He did.
I think I
And a
did.
second, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention. I second that motion.
Manager Bang, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Polk,
I think so.
Commissioner Patan.
Yes.
Mayor Milovich Walters.
Yes.
Oh, good word. Okay. Number 3 on the agenda, actually it moves into the recreation area, so Public Works and Streets has been concluded. And moving on to something that's kind of exciting on the agenda, something that the mayor and our administration and staff should be very proud of. So this particular agenda, it's kind of twofold tonight. The first part is to pass a resolution to adopt and allocate funds for an outdoor fitness court as part of the 2025 National Fitness Campaign. A little history here. So the mayor and the rec center staff and administration, they came up with this great idea for an outdoor fitness on the village green, to sort of with pickleball courts, the tennis courts, just kind of adding something more for our residents. So it's an outdoor fitness court that will be on the village green. The village went ahead and then submitted its application through the National Fitness Campaign and was awarded $50,000 as a 2025 Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois grant recipient. Exciting.
Very exciting.
Yes. So this outdoor fitness court, it's going to be a very important wellness kind of component, not only to what the mayor's Move with the Mayor campaign, but it's also going to support healthier communities, by giving our residents, our staff, local organizations, the tools to incorporate the diverse fitness routines the program offers, because the program had, you still know more about it, the mayor will, but it has like apps, it's amazing. But anyway, so we'll offer into our pre-existing or even our new fitness habits. So definitely the recreation staff will be incorporating this outdoor fitness into our future programming. And Palos Park will also earn local and national recognition as a leader in providing affordable outdoor health and wellness. So it costs more than $50,000 to build this. So the staff and the mayor worked really hard. So to further reduce the cost for the fitness facility, the village sought further funding and was awarded another grant of $50,000 from the Northwestern Medicine Palos Hospital right here in our town for the express purpose of purchasing an outdoor fitness court. The village is continuing to seek further monetary and in-kind donations, including possibly concrete for the pad and concrete finishing work. The village has budgeted up to $50,000 for the completion of this project under the Recreation and Parks Capital Fund in the fiscal year 2026 budget. And the plan is to have this fitness court installed later this year. And I will then kind of let the mayor sort of say things because she has worked so hard on gaining $100,000 for our community and continuing on just making our village better.
Oh.
And
Right.
yes, I mean,
Thanks,
yeah, I'm
Commissioner.
so proud of her.
Thank you.
And the staff. too.
Well, it really was pretty incredible. It was the impetus of like the new pickleball courts and seeing everybody out there having so much fun and the playground being completed and the idea that your kids are playing and doing things and having fun. Well, why shouldn't you be out there exercising and getting stronger too? And it sets a great example for your children. If you're being healthy, they will learn healthy habits. And the outdoor fitness court is a body weight usage type of thing. So you're doing step-ups, you're doing presses against the wall or against other structures that are built there, but it's not going to degrade over time. It's really going to be an exciting program. They offer an app that you can download that'll give you the exercises, show you how to do them, set you up on programs, but we're also going to have the rec department staff hosting how to use it sessions, and then probably having teachers teaching classes using it. And that's part of the agreement with Northwestern, is also doing that so that they can help keep promoting a healthy lifestyle. So we are going to continue looking for funding to defray some of the cost even further, but as of right now, we've got that $100,000 so we can start moving forward.
Thank you so much for your work and the staff and administration for putting all the effort into finding those grants. It's just fabulous. And as a fitness person myself, mobility is key. Walking is great, sure. Riding your bike is great, sure. But to be able to jump and move laterally and squat and pick things up without hurting your back, and this outdoor fitness is going to promote a lot of that extra mobility that, as we age, we need. But thank you guys for all your work. It's exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
You guys in rec.
Yeah. So with that, the staff is also recommending that the village council pass this resolution to adopt and allocate the funds for this outdoor fitness court as part of the 2025 National Fitness Campaign. So I move to pass resolution number 2025-R-06 to adopt and allocate funds for the outdoor fitness court as part of the 2025 National Fitness Campaign.
Second.
Thank you. Do you have any comments? No? Okay. Excellent. Manager Bain, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Patan,
Yes.
Commissioner Polk, Mayor Milovich Walters.
Yes.
Number 4 also kind of just falls back on what we just kind of discussed. In this agenda, man, it has gender agenda matter has to do with approval of the grant between Northwestern Medicine, Palos Hospital, and the Village of Palos Park. Again, to sort of reiterate, the village desired to have this outdoor fitness court on the village green. The village submitted its application through this national fitness campaign and was awarded, again, this $50,000 as a 2025 Blue Cross Blue Shield grant. And then, of course, we moved on to find other means. And so the mayor last year, along with the village staff, actually met with the president of Northwestern Medicine, Palos Hospital, and his staff to discuss support for this outdoor facility. The village was requested to make a grant application to the hospital, which was done, and at the end of January of this year. So that grant of $50,000 was approved by the hospital just for the express purpose of purchasing an outdoor fitness court. The agreement before the village council has been reviewed by the village attorney and found it to be acceptable in form. And the village is currently, as I said before, seeking further monetary donations for the outdoor fitness court. These in-kind donations being sought to include the concrete for the pad and the concrete finishing work. And again, the plan is to have this facility built, outdoor facility built within a year. Anything else to add, Mayor, on that?
No, you said it all.
So if it's okay, I would like to move to approve entering a grant agreement between Northwestern Medicine, Palos Hospital, and the Village of Palos Park.
Second.
Hearing a motion and second, Manager Bang, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Patan,
Yes,
Commissioner Polk. Yes. Mayor Milovich Walters.
Yes.
and thank you, Northwestern, that was very kind, wonderful. And last but not least, on the agenda, has to go back to, more with recreation. So, if you've ever been in our recreation, the basketball court, it's old. So we're going to try to refinish it a little bit before we have to put a new one in. So this agenda matter has to approve the proposal from Floors Incorporated, that's the name of the company, for the repair, sanding, painting, and refinishing of the recreation center gymnasium floor. So the village staff began looking for companies and price proposals in the winter of 2024-2025 to complete the sanding and refinishing of the recreation center gymnasium floor. This work is needed to get the gym back on a regular maintenance schedule and to extend the life of the current flooring. This will be the final sanding and the current flooring can undergo before a full replacement will be needed. That's how old the floor is. Annual refinishing of the floor will preserve this work for 12 to 15 years. The project aims to enhance the recreation center by addressing the current condition of the gymnasium flooring. The village invited companies to submit proposals for this project. Over the course of February through April of this year, 2025, 3 proposals were received from contractors. Floors Incorporated emerged as the lowest price proposal at $18,390. Other proposals received included Veterans Floors Incorporated of Rockford, Illinois, and they came in at $19,995, and Specialty Floors Incorporated, also of Rockford, at $18,975. The proposal from Floors Incorporated, and they're out of Woodstock, Illinois, was submitted to the village for replacement of 2 sections of the existing maple flooring, approximately 23 square feet total, and replacement of 10 individual broken boards, size and grade to match what's existing. It will be laced into the existing floor. Removal and installation of the new wood wall base along the south wall adjacent to the maple floor as well. Machine sand an existing maple floor, I'm sorry, let me say that again. They're gonna machine sand the existing maple floor, apply 2 coats oil-based polyurethane floor sealer, repaint existing game lines for 1 basketball and 1 volleyball court, and apply 2 coats oil-based polyurethane floor finish. And the proposal amount again is $18,390 for the project scope. Monies for this project have been included in the capital spending plan for the village's fiscal year 2026 budget. So the staff recommends proposed project presents a significant investment in upgrading and maintaining the recreational amenities at the recreation center, and will enhance the community's overall recreation experience, with the bid from Floors Incorporated offering a good project scope at the most competitive pricing. Staff recommends approving the proposal in the amount of the $18,390. This matter was also brought to the Recreation Advisory Commission during their 2025 second quarter meeting, which was held on Tuesday, April 15th. And the Recreation Advisory Committee voted unanimously to recommend approval to the Village Council. Any questions or concerns? All right, thank you. I move to approve the proposal from Floors Incorporated of Woodstock, Illinois, in the amount of $18,390 for the repair, the sanding, painting, and refinishing of the Recreation Center gymnasium floor.
I'll second it.
Hearing a motion and second, Manager Bing, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Patan?
Yes.
Commissioner Polk? Yep. Mayor Milovich Walters?
Yes.
And just finally, a reminder, our Doggy Dash is this Saturday at 9 a.m. You still have time to sign up, or you can sign up at the day of the race. It's the 5K or 1 mile run walk. There'll be post-race food and drinks. There's a really fun parade. People dress up their dogs, so we have awards for the best costume, the cutest pup,
Best
best
personality.
personality, which is so hard to vote for these cute dogs, but oh my goodness. So yeah, so either call the Recreation Department or you can email the Recreation Department. But yes, please come. It could be a last minute thing. If you want to get up on Saturday and you feel like taking your dog for a walk, or as the mayor
Walk
says,
or run, it doesn't
your
matter.
chicken, your cat,
You can
whatever.
bring your dog, you can bring your chicken,
That's right.
or you can come alone, it's okay. And there will be vendors there too,
Yes.
not just dirt
It's,
films for food and drink, but there's some pet vendors, right?
Yes, it's Wolf and Whisker.
Wolves and Whisker.
There you go. And then finally, just a reminder, since we won't meet until June, we had our Memorial Day ceremony. So join us on May 26th in honoring those who made the ultimate sacrifice. The program begins at noon at the VFW Memorial at the Village Green on 123rd. So please come. It's a lovely event for that as well.
And there are still bricks that you can purchase for
Yes.
your favorite veteran. The form is online or here at the Village Hall, and you can get a brick for the favorite veteran for $60.
Yes, thank you. And that concludes my recreation report, and I'm done talking.
Thank you, Commissioner Patan. Moving on to Building and Public Property Report, Commissioner Wade is not here, so I'll read his report. Residents who have an open building permit, please remember to call in all final inspections that may be required for your project. The purpose of these inspections is to ensure project meets building codes, local ordinance, and zoning regulations, to monitor construction sites periodically to ensure overall compliance, inspect plumbing, electrical, and other systems to ensure they meet code, and issue violation notices and stop work orders until the site is compliant. Please contact the village if you notice any work being done outside of work hours. The building department processed 6 permits from April 23rd, 2025 to April 30, 2025, resulting in $22,698.72 in permit fees, for a total of $299,612.63 in permit fees for the fiscal year ending 2025. The building department processed 19 permits from May 1st, 2025 to May 7, 2025, resulting in $10,806.05 in permit fees for the fiscal year 2026, and 24 inspections were completed during this time. And Commissioner Wade had one announcement. Development Regulation Code Update. I mentioned it earlier. This is the project that we've been working on for over a year with Camaros, the village's consultants. They provided a draft code update this past February, and in March, the village held a public meeting in which the consultant reviewed the draft code based on questions and comments provided either at the March meeting or afterwards. Key items were identified that were needed, that needed further review. On April 17, 2025, the village held another public meeting to begin the process of reviewing those key items. However, due to time constraints, not all items were discussed and additional items remain for review. For this reason, we want to announce that the regularly scheduled Plan Commission meeting of May 15, 2025 is being canceled. In its place, we'll be holding a joint meeting of the Plan Commission and the Zoning Board of Appeals on May 15th at 6 p.m. right here at the Captor Center. So please note that the meeting will start at 6 p.m. They usually start later, this is a little earlier. This way we have enough time to get everyone's questions and comments in. And this, like the other meetings, is open to the public and all are welcome to attend. This meeting will help guide the consultant preparing the revised draft for adoption. As required by law, a formal public hearing before the Plan Commission would be held to consider the code update, and the Village Council will have final say after that regarding the adoption of the code. Please feel free to call the building department if you have any questions regarding that. Otherwise, come out 3 days from now, please. All right, moving on to Public Health and Safety Report, Commissioner Polk.
Thank you, Mayor. We'll start with the police activity report from the 28th of April through the 11th of May, year of our Lord 2025. We had 1,921 calls for service, took an additional 18 citizen assist calls, and also on top of that, another 10 case reports. Unfortunately, you can tell it's warmer outside. We had 7 accident reports. Fortunately, arrested neither any adults nor juveniles. 71 traffic stops, 26 moving violations, an additional 7 adjudication tickets and 17 speeding tickets. So that's what the Palos Park Police has been up to for the last couple of weeks. Then I have a couple of quick announcements. The first is regarding a announcement to the Palos Park Police Foundation. The Palos Park Police Foundation is a group of citizens founded originally to offset unanticipated costs that aren't covered in the village budget for police activities. They're a strong community group. They raise a fair amount of money, and we are grateful for their support. But their president, Melissa Gracias, has just told us that they're going to fund a police officer to attend Northwestern University Center for Public Safety. You got to pick a university for public safety. Northwestern would be like 1 or 2 on the list. So thank you to the Police Foundation, and Sergeant Chibi will be the recipient of that support. So homegrown, working his way through the ranks. Both Joe Miller, Chief Miller, and our Commander Chris Hughes are graduates from the Northwestern School of Police Staff and Command, and I believe strongly in focusing and developing, building opportunities for leadership and management for our law officers. So thanks again to the Palos Park Police Foundation. Also, I want to remind you that the Palos Park Police Department will be out in force as part of the National Click It or Ticket campaign, which runs from May 16th through May 27th, coinciding with the Memorial Day holiday. So we're particularly focusing on seatbelt use. So click it or feel free to get the ticket. We are also promoting our children's bike helmet giveaway. So if you have a child and you're a resident of the village, we'd like to encourage that child, whether it be your own child, a grandchild, a child that visits your home, to start the helmet wearing process early. So to facilitate that, we have 3 helmets, children's helmets to give away. And if you visit the Palos Park Police Department during normal business hours, Monday through Friday, we'd be happy to fit your child for a helmet and let them walk out with it. Chief Miller, anything else you care to add?
We gave away the last helmet today.
Oh, nice.
Give me
Don't
about
show
a
up
week.
tomorrow.
Give me about a week to get it.
Yeah, we'll get more of them, so don't go tomorrow.
And Friday's tap on tap and all done.
So that's the piece that I was missing. So we also support the Special Olympics, and one of the ways that the police department does that is with Cop on Top. So some lucky individuals will be on the roof of the Dunkin' Donuts on the Grange, just north of 131st, starting at some ungodly hours, 5 hours, 5
I'm
a.m.
coming right from Beyonce's concert here.
Oh, how
There
lovely.
3 a.m. setting up.
Bring her with, what the hell? You know, she doesn't have to get up on the roof.
I'll propose that to her people, see how.
Yeah, let me know how that works out for her, since she'll be there for a couple nights. That concludes my report, team.
Well, thank you, Commissioner Polk.
And Chief Miller, I know you're on the street, so feel free to go do the voodoo that you do so well.
Moving on to accounts and finances report, Commissioner Reed is not here this evening. Finance Director Goddard, anything to add?
No.
Thank you so much. Mayor's report, I have nothing for tonight. Manager Boehm, is there a clerk's report of any kind? Excellent, and what about your report? Excellent. Announcements. Police Pension Board's regular meeting scheduled for Tuesday, May 13th at 7 p.m. has been rescheduled to Tuesday, May 13th at 4 p.m. The May 14th Zoning Board of Appeals meeting is canceled as there are no agenda items. The regularly scheduled Plan Commission meeting on May 15th is canceled. As mentioned earlier, a joint meeting of the Plan Commission and the Zoning Board of Appeals will be held in its place at 6 p.m. on the 15th. The Library Board will hold their regular meeting on Wednesday, May 21st at 5 p.m. at the library. The council meeting scheduled for May 26th is canceled. In observance of the Memorial Day holiday, all village offices will be closed as well. Reminder, our next Connect with the York Council is Wednesday, May 21st at 12:30 right here in the Captor Center, so please come join me. Let me know any thoughts, concerns, questions you may have. I'll be happy to answer them. Additionally, don't forget, we want to celebrate residents. If you know somebody who did something exciting, cool, interesting, and you want to acknowledge them, let us know and we'll be happy to announce it and share it on social media. And again, just a reminder about the Memorial Day event on May 26th. Come to the Veterans Memorial at the Recreation Center, and also remember to buy your brick. It takes about 6 weeks to be installed, but the forms are available here. Moving on to citizen and visitors comment period. Would anybody like to address the council at this time? Seeing no takers, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Before we adjourn, I believe that both of you, despite your lengthy discussion, have left out a very important event that's happened today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mother Walker. Happy birthday to you. Now you may.
Well, thank you so much for that serenade.
And I motion to adjourn.
And I'll second it.
Hearing a motion in a second, Manager Bam, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Patan,
Yes.
Commissioner Polk,
I'll think about it. Yeah.
Mayor Milovich Walters.
Yes, thank you and good evening, everyone.